Blog Talk Radio.
Good morning and welcome to this week's segment of Live Without Limits. Today's show is titled, These Shoes Ain't Just Made for Walking, the Cause of Marketing Biz Model. While we're talking about a marketing model, is because every online business needs to understand how to market online. If one does not know which part one is sailing, no wind is favorable, said Lucius Armitage Seneca. While cleaning out Michaela's closet, we came across several pairs of shoes that no longer fit her ever-growing feet. I was so touched when she said, "Mom, do you remember the day we went shopping for these?" As she picked up her red Toms. Of course I did. So much so, I needed to share the business side of the story with you as well. I knew it's a lot of money, but for every pair of shoes purchased, a pair is donated to help kids all over the world who can't afford shoes. These were the words of my 13-year-old daughter as she was convincing me to buy her not one, not two, but 3 pairs of Tom's shoes. Even though I thought 3 pairs of shoes at $77 a pop was a bit extravagant, I justified the decision in my head, telling myself that I would be helping kids who weren't nearly as fortunate as my own. On the drive home, I learned that Tom's had been a recent topic among my teenager and her friends. I was fascinated. Once we arrived, I asked my daughter Michaela to Google Tom's so we could both learn more about who and how the organization was helping. I soon discovered that Tom's is a leader in the cause of marketing world. Since I have consulted on several of the largest cause marketing clients in this world for the last couple of years, I not only knew a little something about this, but I wholeheartedly embraced it. What is cause marketing? Cause marketing refers to a type of marketing that involves the cooperative efforts of a for-profit business and a nonprofit organization for mutual benefit. The term is sometimes used to refer to any type of marketing effort for social and or charitable causes, including in-house marketing effects for nonprofit organizations. Cause marketing differs from corporate giving philanthropy because the latter generally involves a specific donation that is tax deductible. Cause marketing, on the other hand, is a marketing relationship that not necessarily is based on donations. Tom's Shoes is a for-profit organization that holds a separate 501c3 named Friends of Tom's. Before we go into what makes Tom's Shoes a leader in cause marketing as well as in direct response marketing, let's talk about how you got started, how they got started in their business model and what they really do. Tom's Shoes was founded in 2006 by Blake Mykoski in Venice, California. It was inspired by a trip to Argentina where Blake was competing on the second session of the Amazing Race with his sister. After the Amazing Race, Blake went on to found a company that has changed business and PR models alike. How? By producing only lightweight shoes based on the common Argentine style, the alpargata. Tom's shoes offer a simplistic style with a combination of canvas casing and a flexible sole, a casual look. Mike Husky's business plan is innovative yet simple in an effort to take corporate social responsibility to another level and to advocate for forward thinking. Tom's Shoes is built upon a single philosophy: one for one. For every pair of shoes sold, a pair of shoes would be given to a child in need. His idea was an immediate home run, and sales and distribution were as follows. 2006, Tom sold 10,000 pairs of these plain shoes in a short 8-month span. 2007, sales skyrocketed to 50,000 pairs. 2009, sales jumped again to 140,000 pairs. 2010, as of January 2010, over 400,000 pairs of shoes have been distributed worldwide. Three-pronged marketing approach. Tom's uses many of the same marketing tactics that you and I use for our business today, including traditional media, which is regular ads, as well as celebrities wear their Toms and photo ops. Social media, blogs, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, events, including people of all ages, races, and geographic areas. Since Tom's relies heavily on word of mouth to spread massive, these events are the themed and unique. They include Get It Done. At these events, Tom's invites artists to come and paint a pair of their shoes, creating a one-of-a-kind wearable work of art that can be auctioned off. The proceeds are then donated to like-minded charities. These are some things that you as a business can think of, that you can take your business to the next level, that you can plan for and market. And why is this important? Because think about all of the ways. There are non-profit organizations out there that are looking for people to help them raise the recognition. Style your soul party. These parties encourage people to come together and paint their own Tom shoes at baby showers, youth groups, meetings, and sorority events. Another great way for Toms to raise awareness is to sell in bulk. One day without shoes. Participants go one day without shoes for a day in order to raise awareness for all the children that must go without shoes. Last year, there were 1,600 of these events in over 25 countries, with over 250,000 participants choosing to go barefoot. Answer the why before it's asked. Like any good marketer, cause or not, Tom's answers the question, why shoes? Because it's even asked. Tom's lets its potential buyers know that wearing shoes protects against a disease called podoconiosis, a debilitating and disfiguring disease, also known as mossy foot. Podoconiosis is a form of elephantitis that affects the lymphatic system of the lower legs. It's a soil-transmitted disease caused by walking in silica-rich soil. This causes one's feet to swell, along with many other health implications. The horrifying disease affects millions of children across the world. Tom understands that being an advocate for children, as well as being able to defend the advocacy with ease, will alleviate the price barrier and sell more shoes. 3 keys to business growth. And this is where you need to look at and see how you can incorporate into your business. Like many great companies, Tom's grew out of a vision to make the world a better place. The company was able to create and implement this mission by combining traditional direct response marketing with new media efforts. Using this model, Tom's was able to achieve a higher average unit of sale, a low refund rate, and the perfect pass-along factor, fulfilling all 3 of what well-known marketing expert Jay Abraham identifies as the keys to growing any business. Increase your number of customers. Increase the number of purchases they make. Increase the average amount they spend on each purchase. So today, examine your business. Are you making a conscious effort to implement the keys for business growth? And let's go back and let's look at this business model, because this is the business model that we all need to incorporate, whether it's a brick and mortar store or whether it's an online business. How are you going to increase your number of customers? How are you going to increase the number of purchases that they make? How are you going to increase the average amount that they spend on each purchase? Those questions can generate you if you sit down and write it out, and I mean totally write out your business model and how to make it work successfully in the long run. And what is a business model? That is the big thing that we don't always understand, is what is a business model. And what I would like to do is talk about some examples of what is a business model, because the business model is what you need to incorporate to make your business work. The following are some examples of business models that are used by various businesses and how they work. The add-on model. And this is very successful in clothing, because when you're buying shoes, what do you want to do? You want to accessorize those shoes. You want to accessorize it with a handbag. You want to accessorize it with jewelry, anything that you can mix and match and make it work. In this instance, the core offering is priced competitively, but there are numerous extras that drive the final price up so the consumer is not getting the deal that initially assumed. If you have recently tried to buy an airline ticket or car insurance, you will have spotted that the number of extras that you are offered can almost reach double your figures. So think about it. Whenever you go somewhere, they are always trying to upsell you to buy more than one product. And why is that important? Because you know what? That increases the revenue. So what product do you have that you can turn around and say, you can use this, you can use that? What will someone be able to accessorize? If you have a service as a coach, you probably also have group training sessions, individual training sessions, platinum programs, gold programs. It's always a way to generate more income with your clients. The advertising model. The advertising model became popular with the growth of radio and TV, where the TV stations earned revenue indirectly from people looking to promote services and audience. It's like if I wanted to, and I earn revenue through Blog Talk Radio. Why? Because whenever someone advertises on my show, while someone is listening to it, I get paid for advertising. The affiliate model. An affiliate is simply someone who helps you sell a product in return for commission. However, they may never actually take ownership of the product. They simply get rewarded for referring customers to a retailer where they make a sale. This is why affiliate programs always work, and why many companies today that start a business online and need salespeople to help them market their product, their program, or their service will offer an affiliate program to help them, their current customers, through word of mouth, help them grow. The auction model is synonymous with eBay these days, but of course, auctions have existed for hundreds and hundreds of years. You have Sotheby's. You have places where what happens is, when someone passes away, a family will invite companies to come in and go through and sell their items on sale. Celebrities, when they want to raise money for a cause, will give up certain things that people have admired and want to wear themselves that they can sell and earn money for their charity. The bait and hook model. This is essentially the razor blade strategy listed above, when disproportionate amounts of value are captured in components, refills, and the like. Anyone who regularly buys ink cartridges for printers will recognize this model, where customers lock in and switching costs result in non-monopolistic pricing of the component side. For instance, I have an HP printer, and they have a program where you pay in monthly. And when you pay in monthly, that allows you to get ink when you need it. The franchise model. Opening a franchise is essentially buying a working business model in a particular industry. You pay royalties for the privilege to get access to a winning recipe. For instance, you have McDonald's, you have Wendy's, you have Staples, you have Office Depot. These are all franchises. The internet bubble model. At one point, unique visitor numbers to a site had a large perceived value. Many businesses offered free internet services, and businesses were valued on the basis of potential rather than underlying profit and loss metrics. There are still places that you can go, and the actual business model is in effect putting lost in the media hype and profiteering user numbers. So what we're talking about here is that if you look back when the internet first started, that businesses were overpriced. It was what they call the dot-com era, the low-cost model. The low-cost model can be summed up in one word: repayer. This is extremely well-established business model where the aim is to drive significant volumes of customers at a low customer acquisition cost. And by charging a very low price in return, revenue is earned from the whole host of ancillary sources. And these include bank card charges, advertising on seats, lottery tickets, flight insurance, selling train tickets. So as you can see, you're getting an idea here of how you can utilize and use different market strategies to help you expand your business. And so just like we were talking about Tom's Shoes and how they got started and what they did that helped them grow, that what they often did was, and their biggest model was that, especially in shoes, that you had a lot of third world countries where kids did not have access to wear shoes. And for every pair of shoes that they sold, they donated a pair to kids in need. So is there someone that you can partner your business with to grow your business and expand it? Because as we saw, that the three things that you want to look at is to increase your number of customers, to increase the number of purchases you make, and to increase the average amount that they spend on each purchase. And what I want to iterate is, because we are working from home, and if you don't have a product to sell, find a company that has an affiliate program in your niche that you can include that as part of your product line and earn commission along the way to grow your business and expand your income. Because today there are so many different ways that you can grow your business and expand your reach, because as you build your brand, then you will find that people will look at the brand and they will know the story behind it, and they will support whatever it is that you do. And remember, you can go to my website, and that website is the #1 personalcareercoach.com. And you can sign up for both individual and group coaching.